Hello everybody and welcome back to the Campbell Fighting Camels Dynasty here on NCAA 10. Disappointing end to Season 3 as we got blasted by East Tennessee State in the Atlantic Sun Finals, so we will miss out on the NCAA Tournament. Not going to go back to back, but today we are going to go through the tournament and the off season. Maybe we'll play the first game, we'll have to just wait and see. Let's take a look, see what they are telling us here in the message center. Okay, so this is all of the individual awards. Then they got recruiting. Okay, so first let's take a look at the awards here. See who ended up winning everything. See if we get any of these. So National Player of the Year, Tim Henderson. And in the Atlantic Sun, it's Ty Dumas. He was pretty good for ETSU. That makes sense. Yahoo finished 4th. We look at All-Americans. Doubt we're going to get anything here nationally. We'll just see. I don't see any Campbell guys. But in the Atlantic Sun, no first-teamers. Okay, so they're hating on us here. We got 2 second-teamers. Andy Yahoo and Bill Bangs. Defensive first team, nobody. Second team, nobody's. I mean, we did not play well defensively in that championship, makes sense. And first team freshman, Ben Mildew for 2. He cooked this year for us. And no second teamers. All right, so not a lot of awards for us this year. Individual awards. Let's see. National player coach for Louisville defensively and freshman from Tennessee. And then the Atlantic Sun, let's see, Player of the Year, Dumas, Coach ETSU beat Riley Warrenberg. He doesn't get to go back-to-back. Defensive player is Hopkins. Freshman of the Year, Cameron Combs. Mildew finished 2nd. All right, so not very many awards for us this season. A little bit disappointing, but let's get on into the bracket. Let's see what happens. Last season's bracket was a lot more fun than year 1. So let's see what craziness happens here. I love the selection show. I don't have commentary on, but this is the bubble. These are the bubble teams. Sam Houston State went out early in their conference tournament. Massachusetts, UMass as well. So a lot of these top tier kind of mid-majors outside looking in. Louisville, your number 1 seed. Alabama number 2, Georgia Tech number 3. They lost the ACC tournament, and Kentucky as well. So 2 SEC teams here. All right, and in the West region, we got to see where ETSU lands. It looks like they're a 15 seed going against Oklahoma, so they avoid that play-in game. Got Bama. Then Georgia Tech. Florida State, 3 seed after winning the ACC. Kentucky. All right, shaping up to be a good tournament. And remember, we got to take a look to see the NIT as well. But Conference USA looks to have getting double bids, same as Horizon League. So they got 2 at-larges in there. UMass is screwed. Gonzaga screwed. Boston College, George Mason. All right. So let's take a look. Let's go to the calendar here. What is this? No idea what this is. Okay, I guess that's just first round. So I guess we gotta just kind of go one at a time here. Okay, so NIT kind of going crazy. Nothing's really started here. Okay, so I guess I should just... I'm going to sim a week, see what happens. We'll go through it all once it's all over. Normally finishes about the beginning of April here. Alright, so let's see what happened in these tournaments. So first the NIT. ODU goes and they lose to George Mason. It looks like George Mason going to the finals. Who is this against? George Mason and NC State, interestingly enough. So they beat Stanford there, so the 2 versus the 4. And then on the draw 2 side, you've got BC versus UAB, and UAB going crazy. That Boston College versus UAB. All right, so get ready for your final here. George Mason versus UAB. And I don't think that game's been simulated. That's on the 5th. So let's go up to the 5th, see who wins that one. Was that a 1-point game? It is, and UAB comes out clutch. So the UAB Blazers have yourself a day. They take down George Mason. They win the NIT. Congratulations there. All right, now let's look at the tournament. So we got the West Region, Louisville and UCF. Nothing crazy. UConn, Duke, UCLA, Arizona, and MSU. Ends up, it looks like, beating OU. Is that Oklahoma? No, it's Mississippi State going on a run here. So there's one upset. And then you got Louisville and Connecticut, UCLA, and then Mississippi State. And then it's UCLA who actually takes down Louisville here. So a bit of an interesting Elite Eight there. Louisville kind of gets screwed. In the Midwest, we got 1 versus 8, 4 versus 5. Georgetown takes down, who is that? Oklahoma State. And then you have Indiana taking down Michigan State. And then Texas and Georgetown took down Bama. So the 1 seed's kind of getting screwed here. And then Texas taking down Georgetown. No first, in the first 2 sides, no first round upsets. So now here in the East region, Georgia Tech, Cincy, and the 14 seed BYU, they won the Mountain West and take down the ACC winners in the first round. That's huge. Then they couldn't keep it going, unfortunately. Arkansas beats them. And then Tennessee beats Villanova. Villanova's been a good team here so far. And then Georgia Tech takes down Arkansas in the Elite Eight. What a run for Arkansas here. So the first 1 seed advances. And now Kentucky, they will also go all the way. But Harvard takes down... Oh no, we got a screw job here. Come on. Show us that first game. Is that Washington State? Ah! I think it is Washington State. So Harvard takes them down. And then they lose to Syracuse. And then we got an upset here. This is Maryland over North Carolina. So Maryland going to the Elite Eight. And Maryland loses to Kentucky. Now the Final Four, we have yet to play, so this is April 7th, so let's go there. So we'll just sim right past it here. All right, who are our winners here? So UCLA takes down Kentucky, and then they also take down Georgia Tech. So UCLA, winners of the Pac-10, they go on to win it all. So UCLA, domination as well. Glad it let us sim that. So 84-66. Let's see if it will let me see this one upset. Just make sure that's Washington State. It's not going to. A shame. All right, so that is the tournament. UCLA wins year 3, and I think that is enough for us to sim forward here. Yeah, we got all of our awards and everything. So let's sim it to the end period. Going to the off season, new year, new us. Yep, we want to delete all of our emails. We'll start the off season here. We'll go to our verbal agreements. Remember, we have some great players coming in. Bob Porter and Stephen Pugh, both guys who ended up being 3 stars. We recruited them when they were 2 stars. So we're going to sign all 3. So he finishes 365, 85th, 333, 62nd. And this guy kind of ended up sucking ass. I have 3 scholarships. Might as well take him. We can always redshirt him. So we'll sign all of these gentlemen. Welcome to the squad. I will say, is there a scouting report? Does it give us any more stats? You know, he's not very good, but nevertheless, let's get her done. What is this? Players leaving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we want to go to the SoCon? Oh my god. Do we want to go to the SoCon? We just got invited. Who is in the SoCon conference? I'm looking it up. Who is in the SoCon? Is this our chance? Is this our chance? So like teams like Furman, Chattanooga. Oh my god, this is our chance. Oh baby, the SoCon. We are gonna accept it. We are moving up in the world. Bill Bangs, he gets us to a new conference. Let's go. So Bill Bangs, 80 overall. And Theo Moss also graduating, 73 overall. Wasn't a great player for us. Bill Bangs was our all-time best at this point. Our GOAT. And then we got a message here. Let's see what that has to say. The NCAA, welcome to the SoCon. Congratulations. We look forward to watching your team's progress. Thank you. And then from what we've heard, the program is headed in the right direction because of your recruiting efforts. Good work. Expect budget and school pride boost for next year. That's what we like to hear. So even though we did not make it to the tournament, they still like us here. Anything I have to do? No. All right. So we don't care about this all-star game. Let's go to off-season recruiting. I don't think we have anything to do in off-season recruiting either. Yeah, I do not. I have 230 points. Don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any, like, I don't have any scholarships or anything, I don't think. But there's this 3 caliber guy. Let's go see he was in the highest. Let's just practice on him, see what's going on, see if we can do anything here. So I don't have any scholarships, but I can send him a letter of interest and do the internet search. Might as well use the points. I don't think they roll over. Alright, not really interested in us. He's okay, you know, nothing crazy. And I can't even offer him a scholarship, so not even worth it. Alright, so let's go on to, what is this? The cut, redshirt in order portion of the season. And this is our new team. And we get to, I think, take a look at our new guys here. Let's see. Bob Porter. He's a 69 overall. He has 74 three-pointer. Who is... Pugh is a 69 overall, 77 three-pointer. He's a freshman. He's going to be our backup point guard, I believe. So not the worst, you know, not as good as Bill Carson, Devin Manley, and Zamika Riley, but these guys are formidable three-point shooters. And then Steve McDonald's a 65 overall. The question is that good enough? Let's see. I don't have any other of them, so I think I want to redshirt him. Because we can obviously use a lot of our other guys. Do I want to redshirt any of these guys? We've got Owen Brooks here. He has a 76 three-pointer. So I rather redshirt Stephen Pugh here, get the extra year. And because it looks like Owen Brooks, in terms of shooting, not a step down. They're about the same overall. A little worse free throw. And then Bob Porter. So Micah Riley is better in the 3. He is better at the mid-range. But yeah, I think we just want to redshirt all these guys because I am going to switch their names as well. These guys will not keep their names. And then, is there anybody else I want to get rid of here? Because remember, we can always recruit new guys. So centers, we got Yahoo and Kanga. That's our dynamic duo, nobody else. Okay, power forward, Mitrione and Jamal Fisher, of course. I don't have anybody else. Okay, he's getting redshirted. Small forward, Crable is supposed to be our starter here. I think I'm going to start Ben Mildew, of course. So 68 overall. And then also we have Nelly Nylon. So is Nelly Nylon 79 field goal, 60... What's Crable here? Do I want Crable to come off the bench? 66 and 58. So these guys are better shooters, obviously. So I think I might want to just cut Crable here, if I'm being honest, and just work with my lower guys. But he's a senior. He's been with us. Might as well keep it. I have the scholarship anyways. I can always just keep him on the bench. Shooting guards, we got Manley, and we got Zamika Riley. And then we got Justin Mosley, and we have Bill Carson. So do I want to get rid of Justin Mosley? I don't really need him. He's not a great three-pointer shooter. That's what we need out of our gentleman. I'm going to cut Mosley here. I'd rather have another scholarship. He's never going to play for me. So we're going to cut Justin Mosley. And we're just going to run with our 11 guys. Going to redshirt the rest of them. Owen Bricks will be our backup point guard. And that's how we're going to roll this year. I could cut Mazi. How many seniors do we have? Just him. I'm going to have, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm going to have 3 scholarships this season. So we're fine with that. I don't need to cut Crable. He could be a good depth piece if we need him. All right. So let's keep on going. Now let's stop the simulation here. Let me just one more time go here because I think I don't want to mess up anything with my freshmen. 6'4", Bob Porter, 69, 69, 65. Okay. So let's sim up to and including this day. All right, we're going to the new year, new us. Okay, the season preview in the SoCon. Oh, baby, I forgot we changed conferences. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so Davidson won it last year, so we're in a new conference. Very fun indeed. And some experts think their coaches' days on campus may be numbered. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure, but we went C in recruiting. We got B starters. All right. So they're projecting us to win the SoCon. My team's preview. We've got 2 scholarships and 149 points. Okay. They believe we're going to be first. Let's look at our roster here. Okay, so this is where we need to figure out what do we need to get. We have 2 scholarships here. So center, we could start looking at. We only have 2 on the roster. These guys are both juniors. We also got juniors here in our power forwards, but we do have 1 redshirted. Crable's a senior. Ben Mildew, is he really the answer long term? Same with Nylon Nelly, I'm not quite sure. Manley's a 71. Zamika Riley's 71, both juniors. But I have him, so he's going to be a future guy. And then same thing with point guard. So I think I need to go after, for sure, center, and potentially just a better shooting guard. We don't really have amazing shooting guards. Maybe a better power forward. Jamal Kelly. Okay, so we get a random walk-on here. I'm going to cut him. I don't want a walk-on. So does that move me to 3? I don't know. We'll have to see. Glad I checked this. So, I think point guards were fine. Shooting guards, I think we're okay for right now. Small forwards, fine. So I guess, power forward and center this year. Maybe best player available. Let's see my team preview now. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 or 3 scholarships. We're not going to customize the training, but our starters, we're going to have Ben Mildew start. Devin Manley is still a higher 3-point. We're going to have Bill Carson. And then probably I'm going to have Zamika Riley, the 6th man. Owen Bricks. 1, 2, and then Crable, and then Nelly Nylon. Probably going to have Nelly Nylon over Crable. All right. So preseason training for our guards, shooting, offense, defense, maybe conditioning and offense. Front court, shooting, offense, defense. Maybe all of this gets 30 and 10 for conditioning and player focus. Let's go 50-50. All right, recruiting central. So the recruiting database this year, we've got only 2 available. So we are gonna look at, of course, best players available. Just getting out my notebook here. See what we can do. Gotta find it. Here we go. All right. So let's go to interest level, the highest. So we got a shooting guard here with A- defense. Yeah, let's go. First, let's check out the centers here. So B offense, C-. He looks to be labeled pretty high. You got a C here and a B-. 88. I'm kind of looking at their rankings. So center. What we want to look at is center Richard Goodman. He is a B offense and a C- defense. And then this guy's a little too bad for me. I think I should put him on there because he's the same rating, so we'll put him on there. Joe Roberson. C- offense, B defense. I much rather have the better offense because the big men I'm typically worse with than John Douglas. He is a C offense and a B- defense. Okay. Power forward. So we do not have anybody this year that's any good. So we might want to look in the off season or something. Small forward. Okay, we got an A- defense here. Tim Watkins is interesting, though. He has a B and a B-. I'm not going to get somebody with a D- offense. That's just not going to work. So small forward. Tim Watkins. I'm intrigued by the B and the B-. Shooting guards. We got a B and a B+. I like that. So we'll put down Stephen Foster. It's just kind of going. I guess we're going to go center and then probably best player available is what I imagine here this season. Stephen Foster. This is going to be a B and a B+. So that's the best player we've seen so far with interest in us. These highs, you could probably get one of them to sign, but unlikely. I like to stick to the highest, because we've been kind of screwed in the past, and you want to keep 2 stars. Don't want to go with the 1 stars. And then point guards. B+ on offense. Peter Santos. Okay, big boy. Point guard Peter Santos. He is a B+ and a D defense, but you don't really care about defense for point guard. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. So Richard Goodman 6'10", Mayo's 6'11", so he's taller. And then 6'9" for John Douglas. So I guess we have 6 targets this season. We only have 2 scholarships. I guess I like that. Not really desperate to sign a player either. So we'll target Goodman. We'll target Roberson. These are my guys that I had as targets here. Watkins, and then Stephen Foster. This guy, I mean, we want to take a look at Hilton. Has great defensive stats. I need it for a shooting guard, though. I honestly just don't care about that. This guy's 6'7". He's pretty tall. All right. Wait, I only have current shortlist. Who am I missing? And Peter Santos. Okay. So those are the people that we are taking a look at. And we are going to start the season. All right, so training. Our first game is Iowa State. Oh my God, what a non-conference schedule. All right, let's take a look here at the message center. Athletic director. Winning the home opener is obviously a big deal. Win and will upgrade the team facility. Okay. So so the second month is Iowa State. It just wasn't updating. Is this our home opener? It is. Who's STU? I do not know. But we'll take that. Is that Texas State? No. But speaking of school pride, we've got to go to our school pride here. Take a look. And we have a new street name. So Camel Court, Camel Toe Trail, and Hump Hills. Hump Hills is now going to be known as... We've had our first legend retire, and we are going to honor him by calling it Bangs Boulevard. So Bangs Boulevard, forever enshrined. He's a GOAT. So this is kind of the Mount Rushmore, the top 3 players of all time. Bangs Boulevard is his name now. All right. So let's go to our recruiting here. Of course, we love to... Okay, where's my stuff here? Okay, here is Tim Watkins. Let me get my letter of interest and my internet search going for all of my guys. And his name was Stephen Foster, this guy. Peter Santos. Hopefully these guys can grow into 3 stars. And then Richard Goodman. We're going to send a letter of interest. We'll internet search him. And then Mr. Douglas over here. Beautiful. All right. All right, so we got our recruiting in. We got a new conference here. So this is what the SoCon looks like. Oh, baby. New conference. Definitely an improvement here for sure. So I'm super happy about this. So let's go ahead and play our first game here. We'll do it in this episode. So who is this team? This is Texas Southern out of the SWAC. All right, so, ooh, I like their jerseys. So we got Ben Mildew in there, Devin Manley, Bill Carson. Next episode, I'll show you the new names for these recruits, but nevertheless, let's jump in. The opening tip here, oh, baby. Super excited. New conference, year 4. Heck yeah, brother. Little Ben Griffin action. All right. So here we go at home, Texas Southern, new conference, Booze Creek, but the same core. We've only lost Bill Bangs, but we have a few new guys in the rotation, so it will be interesting to see how those guys play. So next year is probably going to be our best chance to make a deep run. This year our guys are juniors. Our first core class, of course. All right, Andy Yahoo, you got to have a much bigger year for me, as you are now the big cheese. I can't just farm Bill Bangs anymore. So can we start? And of course we brick the first shot of the year. All right. It's Texas Southern. I love how our stadium always has, like, no sound. Mitrione, his junior year, he goes down. Well, all right, let's just get Ben Mildew here. See, the problem with no, there's Mildew for 2, the first points of the season. But the problem with no Bill Bangs, I have no one to farm points with. If I need a bucket, I gotta find a new go-to. And that's a swat. And here comes Mildew the other way. He has some speed down the lane. He's going to finish it. So the first 4 points of the year all go to Ben Mildew. Here's Carson, our new point guard. He came off the bench a couple of times for us last year. Mitrione on the defensive side again. Back-to-back blocks. We're going the other way. It's Mildew again. He's fast. Carson, he's going to take his time. Mitrione down low to Andy Yahoo. He's going to get a personal foul. So it seems like the Beanie Baby Andy Yahoo still trash in year 3. Sim Merchant. Devin Manley, our highest three-point shooter, up to an 88 now. Nice defense from the big Yahoo. We're going the other way. Let's reset here. We'll get Manley a touch here today. See what he can do. Is he automatic this year? No. But Yahoo with the big finish. And, dude. Oh my God. They still don't have points. That's okay for now. Tough shot there, and we'll take it. So defense is pretty good, but... Alright. So let's get Kanga in. Fisher. We'll try Nelly Nylon, and let's... I mean, I'm used to... We'll keep Manley in for right now. And then we'll keep Carson in for a second. I haven't really used him yet. Alright, Carson, and he is denied by the rim. Nice tip there. So both teams kind of poor off the start. Our defense has been pretty good. And there's another swat for the offense. And then they get a freebie, and it still can't go. All right, the big Yahoo. Oh. Dude, frickin' pass it correctly. Oh my God, I'm missing Bill Bangs so badly. But there's Manley, and he still can't hit it. Dude's a bum. All right, so he's already missed 2. Let me get Zamika Riley in. They're the same overall this year, so I'm going to go with whoever's the hot hand. Ben Mildew, the only guy who can hit a shot on the floor for us. And going to the line is Kaysen, and he finishes it and 1. All right, Bill Carson. Is his name Bill Carson? I don't know, but we got a lot of guys coming off the court. Bill Carson taking over for the legend Bill Bangs. Not a great free throw shooter, so I got to keep that in mind. Maybe I have to go to somebody else in the clutch. But now we've got our first look at Nelly Nylon, the freshman. Kanga back for year 3. Disappointing year 2, even though he was like the best player in that Atlantic Sun Championship last episode, and he gets domed on that one. All right, but here's our first look at Mr. Nelly Nylon. And he makes a bold move to the hoop and one. Welcome to the squad, Nelly Nylon. He has a decent speed. That's what we need, a guy who can finish inside. That's huge. What a start for Nelly. So all of a sudden, our small forwards might be a strength of this team. For really the first 3 years of this series, the small forward has been an afterthought for us. So 10-4 early on, Jamal Fisher, the Wisconsin baddie. Defensive tackle. Come on, Nelly Nylon. Oh. Look at that defense from Nelly. He can't go anywhere. They're down to 10 seconds. He doesn't know what to do. 7. He has to make a play here. He's going to have to take a terrible shot. And they hit it. Diabolical. Getting that down to Jamal Fisher. And a free bucket for Jamal Fisher. He falls on the ground. What a start for the boys. So kind of a new identity for this team. But feeling good. I'm liking the team so far, even though we haven't hit even one three-pointer. And both of our three-point specialists have been nothing but bricks so far. Speaking of bricks, we're going to get in Owen Bricks, our new point guard, the freshman. He'll come off the bench. It'll be the first time we really have a rotation on the point guard side. And a deep 2 and can't hit it is Jamal. That was a bit hard. I wasn't trying to do a fadeaway with him, unfortunately, but... Alright, so we need to kind of lock it down here. They're only down 3. And thought we could grab that one, so now only down 2. So, offense not being very clutch for us here. And Carson can't finish that one in the lane. And that's a tip ball. Is that our ball? I don't know, but we're going to get Owen Bricks in now. So they'll keep the ball here. So here's the debut of Owen Bricks. 12-11. Thought I could grab that, and now they have the lead, so let's get our big boys back in here. Let's get Yahoo, Mitrione, Mildew, and we'll keep Riley in for a second. Give him another chance here. And he also can't hit it, so both of our three-point guys struggling early. And 1, so now we are down. Not looking good. Oh dear. Terrible last few minutes for us. And that's the scary part about this. Not having a guy like Bill Bangs, really hard to stop these scoreless droughts when you don't have an elite talent. Mildew. Mitrione. Get that down to Andy Yahoo. Mildew, a long one, and he can't hit it. So tough start here for the boys. We gotta lock in. Cannot lose this game. We need that facility upgrade. Where's the defense? We started out so hot. Now we're down 6. Alright, let's see if Owen Bricks can hit a 3. Oh, and he does. Alright, welcome to the team, Owen Bricks. First 3-pointer we've gotten today. Let me put Manley back in here. There you go. Yeah, go against our big boys. You can't beat us. A new conference. We're loving it here. And I think this is the first year we can really play like a full rotation here. We don't have anybody who's like just... I know the game thinks Yahoo is just an elite talent, but he's really not. So I feel like we have a full rotation where I have 10 guys I can play at any time. And if Nelly Nylon can actually play well, I feel pretty confident with him as well. So we got Mildew here. Do we go a little Mildew for 2 action? Ah, he missed it. So down 3. Help me out, help me out. Trying to get it down low. I kind of want him to go down low. They've been a lot better with the guards going down low, but see right there. He just faked us out. 10 points for Maxwell. He's cooking. Get that down to Mitrione. And he's going down the line. Jermaine Shank. What a name. So Ricky Mitrione, the junior, who might be our best free throw shooter, even though he can't hit an actual shot. He was our best recruit of all time, but hadn't done much. As I missed the frickin' shot. Now down 4. I guess I should get Carson back in here. There we go. Nice hit by Manley. They only have now 4 seconds to get a shot up. Oh, and he hits it, dude. That's such crap. So not a good start for us, honestly. Bad first half. Really need Manley to start hitting these. Oh my god, dude, he's 0 for 3. You have an 88 3-pointer, dude. Fucking center hitting that shit. Yeah, inside, they can't touch us, but... And they're calling that on Mitrione. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Ruining the vibes to Season 4. Missing this Alumni Challenge would really ruin the vibes. We're down 7. They're not even having a good shooting half. It's just... Ay, ay, ay. And I don't feel like our defense has been too poor, but... All right, Yahoo finally gets on the stat sheet. So we'll get the last shot here. Yeah, we're only shooting 35%. They just give it to him. All right, so we'll get last shot here. There, finally, Manly hits one. Now just don't let them have a shot here. No way, dude. All right, so down 8 at the end of the first half. Not a good start, to be honest. We have no assists. We have 5 blocks, though. Not too happy with the way we've been playing, but we've not been able to force any turnovers. And Mitrione is blocked. Of course he's blocked. But Yahoo does finish it. I thought Mitrione was going to poster that boy. All right, down 6. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Dude, those runners are just killing us, man. Jeez, dude. Manly, you're so fucking bad, dude. What is his problem? Alright, well, we're gonna... Oh! Carson picks that off, and he should finish that one. Beautiful. I did not see that even coming. Alright, so we went to zone. We immediately get a turnover. We're trying zone here, because those runners were gnarly. There we go. I like how we're playing here. Mildew for 2. It's electric. It's automatic. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Guys are going kind of crazy, to be honest, but... Ah, he got it. Alright, still a 6-point game. I haven't taken a 3 with Carson yet this year. And 1? Oh! But too bad he's not a good free throw shooter. This isn't like Baines going to the foul line. It's actually probably better for business for them to foul Carson. 'Cause that's a tiny, tiny sweet spot, but yeah, we overhit that one. But if we can just go 2 for 3, I'll be happy here. There we go. Beautiful. Defense. Defense. Help him out. Help him out. Where's the double team? Guess we don't need it. There's a big 3 for Carson. All right, he's stepping up here in the second half. Love to see that. Brings Mike O'Reilly in. We'll bring in Fisher and Kanga. And there's another block for the big Yahoo. And Mitrione actually hits a shot, and all of a sudden we have the lead. So going to zone, we all of a sudden go on a crazy run here. Oh, and Nelly Nylon picks him off. Nelly Nylon, he has speed. To the corner. Nelly Nylon. Oh, man, he just got rejected. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. Pick it up, Nelly. And Manley finishes it. Great play by Manley on the defensive end. We got a 3-point lead. Here we go. Get this home crowd back in it. They call a timeout. What a run. I think that's a 15-4 run here to start the second half. Yeah, it was 29-21, so 15-4 run. I got some backups going in now. Nelly Nylon, man, he has been a player. I actually like my small forwards for once in this game. Normally, I hate my small forwards. Come on, boys. Don't let him by. Don't let him by. We'll let him take that shot every day of the week. All right, big old Kanga. Can Nelly hit a three? Yes, he rattles it home. Nelly Nylon, what a debut. What a debut for Nelly Nylon. If these shooting guards of mine can't fucking play and actually hit their threes, I might be starting Nelly Nylon and Ben Mildew. Might just be going massive lineup here. Owen Bricks coming back in. But now a 6-point lead. Can we hang on? What a start to the second half for the Camels. Warren Bird must have really ripped him a new one there in the locker room. All right. Owen Brooks, cross court. Oh, I almost shot that with Kevin Kanga. And there's a Mike O'Reilly. He finally hits one. Here we go. The team's starting to feel it now. Got most of our backups in. This is pretty much our entire second team. That's what I've always wanted to build with this team. A rotation of 10 that can just play as needed. I don't have to rely on certain starters. Okay, when I wanted motion, I actually wanted not everybody to run to the same spot. Thank you. And Nelly Nylon does it again. He's cooking, dude. What a job off the bench for Nelly Nylon. There we go. There we go. He stepped out. Oh, Owen Brooks. Owen Brooks. Bricks. Oh, Owen Bricks off the bench. Let him cook. We're up 11. We're outscoring them 25-6 in this half. Oh my God, what a half. Moving to zone has completely changed this dynamic. They are in shambles. All right, so we're going to get Ben Mildew back in. Let's get Manley in. Owen Brooks, you did well, but let's get Carson back in. We got to kind of finish this game. Yahoo. And even Mitrione, I guess. They give us a free change. Let's get our starters back in here. Brother, you can't hit that. There you go, Mitrione. They're going to give me that with Yahoo. He literally had like a 40. He was our best three-point shooter last season, but doesn't hit that one. There we go. Defense is absolutely humming today. At least in the second half it is. Oh, what a swat! We're going the other way. And a 2 from Mitrione. He hits it. We are humming on the offense and defensive side. Maybe just knocking off a little rust there in that first half. Here we go. We are humming here in the second. Let him have that pop top. That's like the first offensive rebound we really haven't gotten. But we're up 11 now. All of a sudden, this went from a cheek clencher to kind of a blowout. Long 2 for Mildew. It's automatic. Mildew for 2. The fact that I have small forwards now to rely on is absolutely electric. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. Mitrione, you bastard. Yeah, there we go. Carson, are we going to push it? No, we're just going to pop the hood. And, oh, an easy rebound for Manley of all people. Everybody wants a piece, and we're up 15. You know what that means? I think we can put all the backups back in here. Up 15. I'll let them finish it. At the next stopping point. Bro, you can't just leave Manley open. I know he sucks, but dude, actually he does suck. Oh, Yahoo, let him cook? No. Diabolical possession there. But the bench points, we got 18 bench points. That's what you like to see. It's not just the stars. 2 minutes left. And along to Mitrione even hitting shots. That's how you know we're cooking. Bill Carson, our leading scorer with 10. Nice job, Yahoo, playing defense there. Of course, neither of them can grab that bucket. 13-point game. Oh, they're telling them to warm up the bus here, boys. And a miss there. We're starting to not get any of these rebounds. Doesn't look like our backups are going to get much playing time here. That's okay. And Yahoo can't finish it. All right, so quickly a 9-point game. We don't want to... Finally, Manley swishes one. My goodness, I think that's only his second hit. Long 3, can't hit it, and that should be the game. They are going to foul. Now let us get all of our subs in. I think the best... I don't know, we'll try Owen Bricks free. Bro, why are they fouling? Let me out of here. Warm up the bus. Warm up the bus. Warm up the bus. Warm up the bus. Oh, my Lanta. It's never gonna end. But a dominant second half here for us. Love that for us. We scored 36. And they only scored 16. Okay, so Owen Brooks also can't really hit free throws, so we're kind of in hell free throw wise with our point guards. So we got to keep that in mind. Really impressed with the freshmen, Nelly Nylon and Owen Bricks, the newcomers. Very impressed. Oh my God, they're playing the foul game. All right, I guess Owen Bricks is gonna be farming points. Oh, he missed that one. All right, let's try to get somebody else the ball. There we go. Let Mike O'Reilly take it from here. He only has 3 points on the day. He's a little bit better, but it's Mike O'Reilly, future Michigan middle linebacker. You guys are probably seeing this on Friday, so it'll probably be tomorrow. The debut is season 21. All right, cool. They're just going to let the game clock roll out. We'll probably shoot another 3 here with Owen Brooks, just to see how he cooks. About 5 seconds. We'll set a screen, and that'll be about it. And he hits it. Okay, Owen Bricks might be elite. And that will do it. 65-51, and we get another facility upgrade. What a way to go. Hell yeah, brother. Andy Yahoo had, I guess, no points. It showed rebounds and blocks. Maybe he had 2 points. But nice day on the blocks for Andy Yahoo. I'm interested to see the stats. Who scored what? But we had to get an increase in production somewhere, as we lost our leading scorer, when we play at least. Alright, so player stats. So Yahoo, he had 4. So Owen Bricks off the bench leads. Of course, he had those 4 free throws at the end. But Bill Carson and Devin Manley, Mildew at 8. Nelly Nylon. Alright, so very, very interesting. Gonna probably be a fight this year to see who actually leads us in points. In the sim, it'll obviously be Andy Yahoo, but in terms of shooting, 3 for 3 for Bricks. Nelly Nylon went 3 of 4, 4 of 6 for Mildew. And Manley, 4 of 9. Carson, 3 of 7. So these guys didn't really shoot all that well, but Nylon and Bricks hit all of theirs. So, I mean, this isn't bad percentages. This I'm a little pissed about. This should be higher. But happy with the way we played. Great start to year 4. Kind of excited now for this next generation without Bangs. Did Bangs hold us back? Some are saying. All right, so that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.